So many people have asked me to make this video about how I've lost so much weight in such a short time. Now, straight away a disclaimer, I'm not a dietitian, doctor or diet expert in any way. This is just how I have lost my weight in the last 14 weeks. Most of it is down to moving climate, I would imagine, from UK to Thailand. So 14 weeks ago I weighed 93 kilograms. Today, 14 weeks on, I weigh 81 kilos. So I've lost 12 kilos in 14 weeks. The first 2 weeks I didn't really lose any weight. So you could possibly say that I've lost 12 kilos in 12 weeks. But I've mentioned this a couple of times on the live stream, and so many people have said, please do a video and tell us your story of how you've lost the weight. So this is what this video is all about. 14 weeks ago we moved to the UK, my wife and myself, Mem and myself. We moved to Thailand from the UK. The heat in the UK, we left in March, which was springtime, which was averaging about 10 degrees a day. Here in Thailand it's 30+ degrees. So the immediate change is the humidity and heat, where your body, you're constantly sweating if you're outside in the sun, perspiring, and you are naturally drinking a lot more water as not to get dehydrated. So that is definitely one factor for the weight loss. However, the main factor, and for those of you who don't want to watch the whole video, I believe that the main weight loss is because of sugar intake. Now, I've always been a meat and vegetable guy, and with Thai food, I eat the Thai foods, medium spice, any meat and rice dishes, but I keep away from water-based or liquid-based dishes in Thailand. I find that some of the food vendors, restaurants might not use proper drinking water, and they use some of the tap water. That gives me bad stomach when that happens. So I've tended to keep away from that. In the UK, I was, for the last 20 years, a taxi driver, so I was sat on my behind all the time, driving. My exercise was minimal. I didn't do a lot. A little bit on an exercise bicycle, but not enough. And I sat on front of the computer a lot as well. So let's say a very small amount of exercise and sat down a lot. I also ate quite a lot of junk food. Being a taxi driver, if you'd have a long shift, you'd end up at a fast food restaurant for a snack. So my diet in the UK was pretty bad. Now, one of the big things in the UK, I love tea. And I drank between 10 and 15 cups of tea or coffee every day in the UK. And every one of those cups contain 2 tablespoons of sugar, every single cup. And I was getting through bags of sugar every week. As soon as I landed in Thailand, because the milk available in the shops isn't the same as the UK, the dairy cows here have got different feeds, and it just doesn't taste the same to me when I make a cup of tea with milk. So I occasionally have a black cup of tea, but I've moved on to coffee. But then I've moved on to what they call the Nescafe 3-in-1 pouches of coffee. So it's just powder, and the sugar they use in there is some form of saccharin or sweetener. It's artificial sugar. I'm only maybe drinking 10 cups a day, but it's still a lot. And water, probably 3-4 litres a day, and the occasional bottle of beer. Sometimes I'll have one night a week where I'll have quite a few bottles of beer. Food, I'm on to meat, rice. Once a week I'm still having Western food from somewhere, whether it's a fast food restaurant or a restaurant selling cooking steaks, etc. But the rest of the time I'm just eating breakfast, which could be croissant, toast, cereal, and then one meal in the evening. So I put my weight loss down to the heat and the sugar. That would be my best guess of why I've lost the weight. Plus exercise. I'm now exercising a lot more, walking around, doing different things around the house. And as my body is shrinking and I'm losing the weight, apart from a bit of a bug I've picked up now, a bit of a Bangkok belly, and also I've picked up a little bacteria rash. So I'm on antibiotics. But prior to those, taking these pills which zap your energy, my energy levels are starting to increase. And this is now making me want to exercise more. My target is 77 kilos, at which point I want to then start either buying a bicycle and cycling every day, or I'll get some exercise machine of some description, or we have a local swimming pool 5-6 kilometers up the road and I'll go swimming every day. Something that I want to do. One of the things that I haven't mentioned is I am a smoker for many years, and that is something I want to get rid of. In my mind I need to get my body fit, get exercise going, and then I'm in the right place, frame of mind to move on to the smoking issue. I've watched quite a few other foreigners who are living here in Thailand not lose weight. One friend is actually putting weight on, who lives just up the road, and that's, I think, because he's eating loads and loads of Thai food. He's just loving it. Also he stays in aircon quite a bit, so not sure why he's not losing it. It must be the amount of food he's intaking. I haven't asked him about drinks though, I need to ask him. So it points back to the sugar again. I've suddenly stopped putting all that sugar into my body every day, and I'm just not 100% sure, but I think it's that. Nothing else has changed. Nothing else, but that's quite a big change with the heat and the sugar and slightly different food and the exercise. So that's my story on how I've lost 12 kilos in 12 or 14 weeks. Hope it gives you some form of insight. Good luck if you're trying to lose some weight. Maybe if you are taking a lot of sugar like I was, drop the sugar by half. You know, maybe there's a challenge there. If you're drinking tea, coffee with sugar, with 2 spoonfuls of sugar, drop to 1 spoonful and see how much weight you lose over a couple of weeks. You might be surprised at the loss, if I'm right. I could be totally wrong. It could be just the perspiring. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Drop them down below. Why am I losing so much weight? Am I wrong with the sugar? We'll see. So, I'll catch you soon. Hope that helps somebody anyway. And you will have a great day. Ron was here, an American, and he kept saying, "You'll have a great day." I'm catching it off him. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the little subscribe button below. It's free. And there's a little bell icon to give you updates when I upload any videos. And thumbs up on the video, it all helps. Thank you very much. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.